on desk inside the Chase Center. Steve Precaution, we got the man of the hour, Alex Minaur. 7 points now for Team World. You're the MVP of the squad. Big win over Jakub Menchik. Congratulations on that. Did so much well, Alex, but I want to bring up two statistics. You won 70% of your second serves. You also won 70% of your second serve returns. Which one makes you happier?
For me, it's just the winning second serve returns, right? And that for me is applying pressure, right? And ultimately, Jakub served unbelievable today, and I didn't get too many looks at second. But normally the fact that I'm putting so much pressure on second serves normally gives me a couple more looks at those second serves and puts a little bit more pressure on his first serve. But I'm very happy with the performance today, and it was a big win.
Alex, look, you're one of the best competitors we have in our sport. You bring it day in and day out, but you have just looked so laser locked in this weekend here. And I know there's a different element with your teammates cheering for you and sort of being on you. What's the mentality been like? How does this feel different to some of the other different events you're locked in?
Yeah, look, this is it's been a good week for me to go out and be open to trying out new things and really just playing with confidence, right? That's something there's been a couple matches lately where I don't feel like I've done that, and I've kind of regretted it. So this was a new opportunity for me to come out and play free, play with conviction, with clarity, and kind of play the style that I want to play.
How has the selection process been? Because there's a bit of strategy Saturday and Sunday as far as who's playing when and who matches up against who.
Yeah, look, I always find it quite interesting, right? Just because you sit in a room with a lot of different individuals that go about their business in different ways, right? So you have different thoughts, different opinions, and you somehow got to come to a conclusion as a team. And look, we've been quite open and quite vocal. We've talked about it, and there's been a lot of strategy being played, and ultimately it worked out really well. You know, yesterday was a big day where they picked they matched our lineup. In theory, you know, that's the matchups that they wanted, and we were able to come out and play some good ball. So I think today we're hopefully going to take advantage of the lead.
Good. What is the plan, Alex, if it goes to the deciding doubles in the end, if it's 12-all? Who would play that doubles match?
I don't know if I'm allowed to give out that nugget of information. Let's just.
We want to keep that.
Yeah, let's just hope we don't get to that, right?
Okay.
Let's start with that, and then if that happens, I think there's.
That's already been decided.
We got a lot of options, but it has been decided,
okay.
And whoever steps out on court, I'm sure it's going to bring a lot of energy and it's going to have fun and. Hey, hopefully it doesn't get to that.
Alex, look, we got an unbelievable view here looking down, and it feels like we're about to jump out at certain moments. How difficult is it to maintain the emotion at a certain level? Because you can wear yourself out sometimes before you even get on the court.
Oh, look, for me, Friday was a long day. Yeah. Just a long day at the bench, just living every single point, right? And that takes a lot of energy out of you, and you end up finishing quite late. The recovery is not great, but you know, we've been pushing through, right? And it definitely does help when you're getting wins. That always allows you to kind of have a little pep on your step. But it's been great just to be a part of it, support the team, and you know, look at the different types of matchups.
Absolutely.
You talk about all the different personalities that are in that locker room, on that bench. Who has stepped up as a leader in terms of the players on Team World?
Look, ultimately, I think the biggest thing is, you know, letting the tennis do the talking. But it's been great. Everyone's been amazing, not only on the court, but off the court. And ultimately, what happens in team events is, look, anyone can win or anyone can lose on any given day, right? What's the important thing is to go out there, compete, show that energy, that focus, give it your all, and that's the most important thing, and that's what everyone has done in this squad, and everyone will do, and that's all we can ask from ourselves.
That's what you certainly did in your 3 opportunities. Congratulations once again on the win. Best of luck. I know you got to go back down there and cheer on Fran to try to come back in this match against Carlos Alcaraz.